Hi. So, speaking about teachers that have been influential to me, I would say that they have been some really astounding people over the years, but not all of them have been people. So, I would like to comment on two of them. The first being nature, and the second being a man named Jack Kornfield. So, in terms of nature, I am a New Yorker who grew up without a lot of exposure to nature. And in my 20s, I discovered nature photography, sort of almost randomly, and it completely changed my life. And it was not just photography, but the act of being in nature and paying attention and choosing how I perceive the world around me, and then traveling around the world to beautiful, astounding places just completely changed me as a person in almost every way to this day. And that happened almost 30 years ago. I still find nature an incredible place of transformation at the best, and at the least, always restoration. And it's been a part of my life extensively, how I raise my children, and even how I do my research. Nature is still a big part of the work that I do in terms of improving cognition. Thinking about a person, there have been many influential people in my life. I'll just comment on one that came to mind when asked the question, Jack Kornfield, who is a meditation mindfulness thought leader, author, teacher, psychologist, Buddhist monk, started Spirit Rock in California, and my personal interaction with him has really been focused on understanding how modern approaches that we develop to improve attention relate to ancient approaches of improving attention, often called meditation and mindfulness. And Jack, in addition to being inspiring to everyone that meets him, personally to me, really opened my eyes to the reality that when we're doing the innovative work that we feel that we are, very often we're really following in footsteps of giants that have been doing it for thousands of years. And that became really important to me to understand the historical precedent for work I do, even if it might seem not identical. And so when we develop video games or interactive sensory experiences using brain recordings and virtual reality and modern adaptive algorithms to try to improve attention, many of the fundamental principles are really found in ancient texts of meditation and mindfulness practices. And Jack really made that connection for me, showed me some of those ancient texts, and just completely opened my mind to that long history. And now I've taken that lesson and applied it across many other aspects of my work. On another level, Jack is the person that actually introduced me to meditation by convincing me to do a 10-day Vipassana silent meditation at Spirit Rock. Even though I had not actually meditated before trying that, it was the most difficult thing I've ever done, and also the most amazing experience. I could talk about it forever. I wrote a piece on it called Cycles of Connection that really talk about how influential it was. And it was Jack that really brought that to me. So if I had to just call out a single person, I would say Jack Kornfield. And then the biggest teacher for me that has repeatedly entered my life and given me new perspectives and really just awakenings has been nature itself.